In this video, I will explain Atisha's The Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment. This short text forms the foundation of the Tibetan Buddhist practice system and synthesizes the core ideas of the three main streams of Buddhism: Theravada, Mahayana, and Esoteric Buddhism. Know that there are three kinds of persons: lesser, middling, and supreme. I shall write clearly distinguishing each of their characteristics. Lesser people are those who seek a good next life in samsara. Middle people are those who seek liberation from samsara only for themselves. Supreme people are those who seek complete liberation to save sentient beings from suffering. Even if you are reincarnated into a good life, the reincarnation process itself will cause you to suffer. It is important to strive for enlightenment and liberation from samsara, even if it is only for yourself in the beginning. Have sincere faith in the three jewels. Kneel down with one knee on the ground. Then join your palms. And, first of all, go 3 times for refuge. Take refuge in the 3 treasures: Buddha, the Buddha's teachings, and the Buddhist community. By doing so, you will receive immeasurable protection and blessings from them. If the merit of bodhicitta were to have a form, it would fill all the realms and space, and yet be even greater. If you are seeking complete liberation, which also includes the salvation of sentient beings, you must rouse bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is a mind that wants to save sentient beings from suffering. Ultimately, we are all connected. When you rouse bodhicitta, invisible merit fills the realm and space, and you will receive the merit. Next, the threefold training of Theravada Buddhism are explained. This training includes morality, concentration, and wisdom. The threefold training are a simplified version of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. In every way, I'll purify my deeds of body and speech. I'll cleanse my mental acts as well. I shall do nothing unvirtuous. The vows of discipline prevent bad actions, bad words, and bad thoughts. In this way, protect yourself from creating bad karma. Without achieving shamatha, clairvoyances will not occur. Thus, make repeated efforts to accomplish shamatha. Shamatha is focusing the mind on a single point and maintaining attention on a specific object. through the practice of shamatha, you can achieve supernatural powers. To achieve this, it is necessary to make repeated efforts. When yogis achieve shamatha, they also gain clairvoyances. Without the training in transcendent prajna, the obscurations cannot be removed. Even if one has attained divine power through the practice of shamatha, if one is attached to impermanent things, there will be no end to suffering. Therefore, through the practice of prajna, we must give up our attachment to impermanent things. Apart from the transcendent prajna, all of the virtuous qualities, such as transcendent generosity, are means. Explained the victor. Those beings who meditate on prajna swiftly achieve enlightenment by cultivating means, not just by meditating on selflessness. The 6 paramithas are Mahayana Buddhist practices that add generosity, patience, and diligence to the threefold training of Theravada Buddhism. All but prajna are means or temporary means of reaching wisdom. These practices are also necessary to reach wisdom. Prajna without the skillful means, and means that lack the prajna, are bondage, it is said. And thus, don't discard either one. First, by means, free your mind from the bondage of attachment and concentrate. Then, through prajna, dissolve the focused mind into emptiness. Both means and prajna are necessary. With only one of the two, the mind remains bound. Prajna is taught to be the knowing of inherent emptiness that realizes the aggregates, elements, and sense bases don't arise. Buddhism explains that things exist in dependence on other things, and that all things are non-substantial. This is called dependent co-arising. Prajna is the realization of the principle of dependent co-arising. Just as prajna sees no nature of any phenomenon at all. Meditate with the logics taught on prajna itself, free of thought. In order to practice prajna, you must experience it through meditation, rather than understand it intellectually. Accordingly, the Bhagwan has also said, thought, the great ignorance makes us fall into the ocean of samsara. Resting in thought-free samadhi, non-thought is clear as the sky. Buddha also taught that thought is what conceals the truth and causes samsara, or the cycle of suffering. By remaining in the samadhi of thoughtlessness and dissolving your mind into emptiness, the truth is revealed. Next, Atisha describes Esoteric Buddhism. For those who've received the master empowerment, or who have known suchness, there's no fault in teaching or listening to any tantra, performing a fire puja, offering, or so forth. Learning or practicing esoteric Buddhism is not wrong if one has received a master's empowerment or understands the truth. Atisha's The Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment became the root of Tsongkhapa's Lamrim Shinma, the foundational text of the Gelug school. Additionally, The Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment has influenced all Tibetan Buddhist schools and continues to serve as a fundamental text for their learning.